Hi guys, it's me, Tanya. My camera's at a little bit of a different angle because I got a new phone, so these videos might be looking a little different, but I felt like doing some readings. So we're going to get some readings done. I'm going to get you all set up here. I'm using a few different decks today. We're going to use the Animal Spirit Oracle, and I'm starting with the water signs. Get those done first here. Water signs. It's really, really windy here. If you hear the windows rattling, that's why. And we got Otter Spirit. You are never alone. I love that. Could be feeling kind of lonely. I always feel like also the otter to me comes across as kind of a playful animal, but also I'm feeling like try to be a little more lighthearted about things. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are my water signs. I'm just going to do general for the elements here. Still not back to doing like each sign. I've got the Peacock Spirit, let it shine on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm doing the Raven's Wand Oracle. And then we'll pull a few cards. And it's release. There may be something you need to release. I also feel like peace, forgiveness, and just releasing negativity. Maybe releasing some... Oh, and these little cats are like going to heaven, or they're spirits. If you're holding on to something from the past or something that's gone, to really let it go so that you can shine and know that you're not alone, because these loved ones are still part of your life, your memory, your, you know, your energetic imprint, your DNA imprint, whatever it is. We carry these memories and these loved ones with us at all times. We are never alone. I do love that. So this is a new deck. It's called Into the Lonely Woods. They're really, really, what's his name? Dan May is the artist. And it's Lucy Cavendish is the author of this deck. But I absolutely love the art. It reminds me of childhood books. And most people know now because they've made a movie, but it's called Where the Wild Things Are. And it reminds me of that kind of art, which I used to always have that book checked out in school. I had that book all the time. Like, I don't know if anybody else got to read that book when I was there, because I always had it checked out. And Where the Sidewalk Ends. To walk the lonesome road. Alright, so I am going to read these, you guys. Release. Ellie Breeze comes to free the souls of the innocents who were tried and condemned with their witches. She's risking capture to release others. Such is the lure of freedom. As we set others free, we sweep away from injustice of oppression. The cats have shaken off the chains of dread and pain, and they sail into the night to evermore, led by the smallest and the youngest. The earth around the slaughter stone is purged, its hurts discharged. Ellie hurries to be on her way, although she knows that even if she's caught, the deed of liberation was worth the risk. You know, I'm also feeling with this, too, there could be, you know, a real standing behind a a belief or a way of being that you have to almost release the judgment of others and release the pain that they've caused you because of their judgments of either choices you made or the way you feel about something, or some way maybe you've handled something in your life. It's really about just knowing that it frees you to believe that, and to know that if you stay attached to what others have done or how others have made you feel, or trying to make you feel, you are ensnared in their negative energies. And that's something that's really important, to be able to let that go and know that you're doing what is right for you. And that's what I'm feeling from that. To walk the lonesome road. What number is that? 1. Foolish, they say, to walk this strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion, they say, as you take those first steps on the lonesome road to your own self. This is not adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul, and the time you spend on the path you have chosen, which truly has chosen you, may make you weary. And there could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is the voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly, for almost the first time, listen, speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself. And with each footstep, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. And that goes with this card also, like not letting others, either things that have been said to you or done to you, or even other people's perceptions of you, hinder you from doing what is right for you. And being able to follow your own calling, your own voice, and your own go with what you know and what you want in your life. Like, it doesn't matter what other people say or what they have said, or if they've judged people before you that have done something that you're I am feeling like there could be something, like, even for some people, something new that you're maybe questioning if other people are going to agree with this, or maybe they don't agree with something you've already made a choice on. But it's saying to release that, and sometimes you do have to walk alone to recognize that what you truly want, and also honor that. Liberate yourself from other people's opinions of what you should be, should say, should do, how you should have been, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's who you are today, and only you know your path, and only you know the best choices for you. The Otter Spirit, you are never alone. And I'm going to read that. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Action such as holding hands and giving hugs offers reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters. So remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. Now is a time for a joyful celebration of love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, I care, you matter. Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you'll remember that you too have many who love you and care about you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. I love that. All right, so let's get into some tarot. And we're going to see what the overall energy of you are right now. Water signs, what is going on with your main energy right now? We got the Queen of Swords. Very logical energy here. Trying to be very... I'm also noticing she looks pregnant also, and there's like geese flying in the background. But she's very, the thing about the Queen of Swords energy is she's very, she just knows. She knows things. She's been through things. She understands things. She understands things happen for a reason. She understands she isn't with anybody in this card, and usually the Queen of Swords is fine on her own, even if she has a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things to take care of. She still handles it on her with herself. You know, it's, you know, it kind of goes with this. She's got her hand over her belly, and she's taking care of this on her own. Queen of Swords is very good at using that really strong mental part of herself to take care of what she needs to take care of, regardless if anybody's there, if she has help or not. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with this reading. There may be some people that feel like they're taking care of a lot of responsibilities on their own, and that this energy comes up a lot when you feel alone, and you have to really rely on a really logical and rational and a really wise place from your own mind to continue to take care of business. Basically, I always get that energy from the Queen of Swords. She's that feminine energy that actually I feel does the most work, like physical, like she actually I feel like embraces the masculine energy probably the best out of the Queen's energies, but yet she's very feminine. It doesn't mean she doesn't want people in her life. It doesn't mean she just knows what is helping and what isn't, and she's very logical about what serves her and what doesn't, and she releases what doesn't, and she embraces what does. And that's the energy I'm getting from that water signs. So let's see what's behind this here. And some of you may even be I'm just, that pregnant belly is popping out. Some of you may be expecting, or you may feel like you are doing something, maybe taking care of a child or yourself, your body, your mind, and don't feel like you have a lot of support. But it's saying, you know, and if you are closing yourself off to friends, or, you know, not being as nurturing, that's another thing that could honestly happen with the Queen of Swords. Otter Spirit is saying, go ahead and reach out and let people know that you care about them and you love them, and don't shy away from that. But if that's if you have some negativities connected to that, release them. Or if you think somebody else is going to judge you for reaching out and maybe helping somebody, a Queen of Swords, you could be thinking or dealing with somebody like this too, but I feel like this is your main energy. Could be a couple different things here. But then we got this. And this is the traditional devil card. Well, it's not really traditional. He's got a lot. He's carrying everybody's abundance away in the night. Taking it away like a thief in the night. You know, the devil does take our abundance and our joys and all the things we've worked really hard for, because we fear. He takes it through the night, in the fear, in the shadows, in the dark. When you aren't paying attention sometimes to where your energy's going. It's weird how that energy sneaks up and can rob you of your joys. You could fall into a really a state of like really feeling lonely and depressed. That is a perfect door opening for this kind of energy to come in and take all the good things, because I've said it a million times and I'll keep saying it. We could have 99 good things and one thing that's not so good, and we will focus on the one thing that isn't instead of the 99 things that are. So I feel like this is really a time to focus on what is serving you, what is making you happy and joyful, and what is not. And the Queen of Swords comes in and cuts whatever is not out so that she can take care of herself, mind, body, and spirit, and take care of her business, take care of her family, take care of whatever it is. And a lot of the times it's just herself. She's just one of the most really self-preserving queens energies in the deck. At least that's how I feel the Queen of Swords. Her energy always comes in for me when I have to be tough, you know, I have to be strong. Because maybe something is trying to take your joy. Maybe it's somebody else's negative energy and trying to, you know, there's always these energies around us that we need to know when to release them. It could be somebody's old ideas of you, somebody's past. Maybe it's not even yours to hold. You know, holding other people's stuff is not healthy for you. And then we got the Tower. It's coming down. And yeah, so got the Devil energy, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Something's getting cut out here by this Queen of Swords energy right now. You may be feeling this, like, you know what? I don't care if I have to walk this alone. I don't care. I need to release this. I don't care how they treated, you know, it's like you do care, but you know when you got to let stuff go where it belongs, back to where it actually began, and leave it there and walk your path, your way, and not let anybody steal your abundance. You may be getting ready to make it very clear to somebody in your life, or just maybe it's becoming really clear to you that you're holding on to things that need released, things that are not making you feel like yourself, not liberated, not free. And sometimes it's like, hey, I'd rather be, you know, on my own doing this than dealing with this energy. That's what I'm feeling. Water signs, we are going to get another card here. The root of this. What is at the root of this? So coming in, there is a Tower. This could be a really big realization that you're fine with doing this on your own, and maybe you recognize this something or somebody or some situation in your life has been sneaking in during your low times, your down times, and taking what is rightfully yours. And I read this little meme today, and it's like, work on the things that you know people can't take from you. You know, work on yourself, work on your mind, your body, your spirit, things that absolutely are going to benefit you. And then the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is an opportunity to release this, whatever this is. If this is you, this could be self-sabotage. This could be somebody else even. I think I will clarify that. But there's something here that needs released. And you may need to really stand on your own, in your own power, and take care of business on your own. And that may be a real realization right now, that you may not feel like you have a lot of support right now. But it's okay, because this is your opportunity to be you and stand in your power. Liberate yourself from other people's perceptions, other people's judgments, other people's hopes for you. You know, it should be your hopes, not somebody else's. Your feelings, not somebody else's. You're healing your stuff, not everybody else's. It doesn't mean you can't be there for people and reach out and show you care, but just, it's really, really important to know where, I feel like, where people's energies belong. If it belongs with them, it belongs with them. If it's yours, don't let people take it from you. Don't let your fears take it from you. Don't let your old patterns or ways of thinking take it from you. You take it with you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you're taking everything you know at this point and moving forward, and it may cause a little bit of disruption because it's just it's a new way of feeling, being. So this Queen of Swords energy is really at the center of your guys' reading. So whether this is somebody in your life, I feel like this could be more the energy, because of the intention I set when I pulled that card, of a majority of the water signs right now. It's just kind of really taking into account what needs cut out. And it's this Devil energy. It's this crutching. It's the self-sabotage. It's the fear. It's the worry about what other people think, what other people, whatever, you know. And then the Five of Cups. Nice. And letting go of the losses, letting go of the times you maybe feel like you failed, moving forward and knowing that that's just, it's part of the process of learning and moving forward and releasing all those. I feel like it could be I'm getting like, and then we got the Knight of Cups and moving forward. with emotion. So, you know, not cutting people out that actually do love you, do care about you, showing you care. I am going to read the little, this is the John Bauer Tarot I'm using. And I'm going to read the little, we got the Queen of Swords here. And it's just kind of, they aren't like, they're really, really short. But I really do like the little story that comes through for these. It says, a queen stares at 3 swans flying in the distance. This could mean having quick wit, applying wisdom to lessons learned in life, and clarity and insight. And I am getting 2 of those messages, the clarity and insight about something that's been holding you back, or something that's been maybe stilling your abundance in your, maybe some of your darker moments in your past that you need to release, so that you can really recreate the foundation you stand on and what you actually believe about yourself, being able to walk alone if you need to. Release things that you don't need to hold on to. That kind of energy, you guys. I'm going to read this, 1 second, 15 here, which is that devil energy. And it says, a black-caped figure springs into the air. He wears red clothing and seems to be carrying a burdensome amount of grapes. Some of the fresh fruit drops to the ground below. Holding on to too much, escape from reality, or taking it all with you. So either cutting out something from, you know, like I said, cutting out the old patterns, behaviors, habits, crutches, or just, you could be carrying somebody else's stuff too, and you just need to kind of walk with just what's yours to take care of. I'm getting all that, and these are really the basic meanings, but I just do like the way they say, like, lightning strikes, illuminating a dark figure who towers over a small boy. The boy stands up to this form, a sword at the waist. And that's this one. And it is really knowing that you can face this, and even if all this comes down, whatever this is, and you release stuff and stuff, it feels like you're alone, you still got it in you to take control of the situation. You can't help that it's just didn't work out, whatever it is, or it isn't working, because there's just something, I feel like something taking abundance. Whether this is you taking it from yourself because of, like I said, self-sabotaging or something like that, it's definitely the Queen of Swords comes in here and says, you know what, I want to be abundant, I am abundant, and nothing's going to take that from me. And this is going to cause a tower moment, maybe with some people in your life, to stand up for you, for your freedom, for your liberation, and for your truth. Which under it is the 5 of Cups. So there could be a issue here where you need to maybe say something about, you know, there is a feeling with this 5 of Cups of, I'm feeling like also like a making amends. I'm feeling like there's an opportunity here. There's this person down here by this knees, and it almost looks like they're sorry. Like there's a sorry feeling here, and you may need to release some, whether this is you or somebody else coming in for this, saying, hey, you know, I'm sorry this all hasn't worked, and this could just be spirit saying this, like through this message. But look at there's still something here to look at, and it's worth, and it's weird because, like, she's holding her belly, and there's still something really valuable here, even if you feel alone. Like, that's what I'm feeling. And then on the, I guess this is the Page of Cups, is just really the messages coming in. Somebody could be apologizing even for something they did in the past, or maybe this is something you've done, or you're done doing. You're done apologizing for the past, because with the Queen of Swords here, either that, or you're could be really really taking stock of what you've lost and what you have, and what are you really going to put your emotions into. It is saying to nurture with the Otter Spirit, nurture those loving relationships. But it's also saying release some of this, release this old, even negative feelings about people in the past that have mistreated you, or maybe you've done that. Goes both ways, guys, but to walk the lonesome road, to walk your path, and know that you're not alone. You are on your path for a reason. And that's, you'll know when you're on your path, because you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel strong. You're not going to feel like you're like something, like every time you turn around, something's good is being taken from you, or you're giving it away because you're scared, or you're going to stand up to what is truly yours, and you're going to own and be responsible, not only just for the good stuff, but also for the perceived failures in your life. If you've learned from your lessons, you can honestly say, I've learned. It doesn't take away from what has happened. Nothing, but it doesn't keep me from moving forward and doing the best I can for myself, even if I have to do that alone. And the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is looking ahead, looking forward, trying to see where you want to go, what you want to do. Making a choice on, do I stay? Do I go? Am I here? Am I there? And then the High Priestess. There's a knowing that something, and I feel like it's some regret, maybe some past regret that some things just didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. You need to release that. That's right in the center of the reading. And the High Priestess is looking at her reflection. She knows things, you know, she knows it's not them, it's not me, it's just everything. It is the big picture. We don't know all of it, but everything happens for a reason. And let's see about this Page of Cups and this Tower. There could be really something coming in here that's, I feel like, could really help, like some communication. Maybe about some regret, an apology or something, a new beginning here happening, or an opportunity to forgive or to apologize, to really start creating a new kind of emotional beginning for yourself. And then we got the Four of Cups. There may have been, there may be or have been something available or offered to you that's really good emotionally, and you may or may not be, this could feel like a tower to take this offering or this cup or this apology, but it's there. I feel like it's coming in if it isn't there right now, and it could cause a real kind of disruption, maybe with people you love, or maybe it's just you need to release a lot of past stuff and this energy of being held back or taken from, so that you can move forward and accept. Not only, you know, I do look at the Four of Cups a lot, like it's a lot of self-love too. The one real cup being offered. Two, it could be an emotional apology or a invitation to start something new and emotional with somebody. But I read like pretty individual, like personally, like not really about, like, I know there's relationships that are so important to us, but the most important relationship to us is a relationship we have with ourselves. And if we find that we have done a lot of the same things that we thought made us emotionally happy and they just aren't doing it for us anymore, it's time to cut those things out and really take the one cup that's truly ours, and that's ours. It's ours. It's us. It's our love for ourselves. It's our love for our energy, our mistakes, our lessons, our growth, everything. Love every part of yourself, and it will free you from other people's, you needing that acceptance from other people. That's the strong message I'm getting here, water signs. So I don't know who this is resonating with, but I hope it's helping. It says, and it is lonelier at night. So could be a really strong feeling, maybe a lot of thinking going on. Now, more loneliness at night and founding dates, good stuff coming in. I love that. And then what I say on here, the peacock, let it shine. And then on the bottom here, it is the King of Wands. That confidence, that charisma, that leadership. Yeah, and then right under that, the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with fire sign or a earth sign too. These are kings. You could just be coming through in a very Queen of Swords energy, but you could have these placements strongly in your chart too, with the fire energy and the earth energy, and working together with working to create something really good with maybe a fire sign, earth sign, but also it's going to take releasing a lot. And this could be somebody else in your life that needs to do this too, but this could be you too. And letting go of stuff that is not paying off. Investing your energy in you and what it is you truly, truly, truly want emotionally in your life. Because I am feeling like this is a pretty emotional, there's quite a few cups here. But I feel like the Queen of Swords is like there to kind of protect and serve. Like, even though she is protecting and serving the heart, she can really do it from a place that's kind of not detached, because she's not, but she knows what it takes to take care of herself. And sometimes it takes releasing people, places, things of the past, maybe old beliefs, old habits. With that devil energy right behind her, she's turning her back to that energy, and she's facing the tower. She knows something's, and I don't feel like this is a bad tower, you guys. I feel like this is a good thing with the Page of Cups here and the Four of Cups. You know, this is becoming way more stable emotionally with yourself and being able to move forward, and still have your dreams intact. Still have that fun and that innocence and that playfulness with you as you move forward. But it's first you got to cut out some pretty heavy energy here, and a choice, like a choice to do that, to stay, to go, to stay where you're at. This could be energetically, this could actually be physically, you guys. I'm not sure, but I do know she's looking out, and she's looking at everybody coming down the road. Are they coming towards her, or does she want to go with them? Or, you know, there's just, and she's just kind of up there watching, you know. And I feel like this isn't about sitting back and watching anything. This is about moving. This is about taking one step forward and another step forward and another step forward. Even in times where you may feel alone, no, you aren't. No, you're following the path that's meant for you, and release any negativity from the past, or any ghosts that need to be laid to rest. You know, that's what I'm feeling, you guys. So that is your reading. I hope that helped somebody. It was just kind of, I say short, but it's still longer. But I do appreciate you guys coming and watching your reading. I will get back to the individual signs eventually. Like I said, I've been easing back in. I've been going through a lot of stuff too. So just life, you know. But I am happy to be doing these readings, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will talk